Well, I just got back from an art trip that lasted almost a month, so it's time to take all of the stuff that I collected while I was there and put it into my sketchbook in an art journal spread. This is going to be a very short video, but I haven't had the time to do the other videos that I've been thinking of doing, and since I just got back, I thought it would be a good idea to share the process. If you've never seen one of my videos, hi, I'm Gabby, and I do a lot of art journaling, sketchbook tours, arts and craft videos, and this is just me journaling about when I was in Connecticut. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I work for a feminist Puerto Rican art collective that focuses on doing murals specifically with the Puerto Rican diaspora, which is why I was in Connecticut for almost a month working on a mural in Waterbury. While we were there wasn't really much to do outside of work since we didn't have our own car, and so a lot of the stuff that I saved was pretty mundane things like a paper bag from Chili's or the ticket stubs from something I bought at TJ Maxx. But we also did some road trips. At one point we went to New Haven, Connecticut, and then we also went to New York City with the cultural center that we were working with, which is how I got to see The Wiz. And considering I just finished reading 15 of the Wizard of Oz books and Wicked, this was pretty good for me. Since I was there for such a long time, at one point I did get time to myself and I decided to start working on my sketchbook spread, which is why there's stuff already on the page, including the ticket from when I went to Broadway and a drawing of the snow globe that I bought while I was in New York City. One of the things that I'm journaling about is that while I was gone, I did have somewhat of a mission to try to find 3 new snow globes for my snow globe collection because I was 3 away from 100, and I did in fact make it. I have my snow globe from when we went to the New York trip, I have a snow globe from when we went to New Haven, and I have a generic Connecticut snow globe that I got at the airport. Since the spread was going to be pretty busy because of all the stuff that I had to include, I didn't really do much to it in terms of decorating outside of this little ticket stub that I made, and then I included little emerald stickers to talk about The Wiz. This next page is pretty self-explanatory. This is the little paper bag that I got when we went to Chili's, and I'm cutting out the images that I like stickers so that I can have them in one page. There wasn't a lot for us to do recreationally when we weren't working on the mural, and so when we did have free time, we usually went to this little outlet mall that had a Chili's, a TJ Maxx, a Barnes & Noble, a Michael's, a Dick's, and we really only went there 2 to 3 times, but when we finished the mural, we got almost an entire day to ourselves, and that's why I decided to record it in my journal. And I still had space in that little corner, but I really didn't want to write anything. I felt like it was pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure that me in the future will be very confused by this random Chili's page, but for now, I didn't think it was necessary, and so I drew myself as a little witch, but in my painting outfit. So that's like a straw hat for the sun, but witchified, I guess. And I'm a firm believer in having at least one ugly page every now and then, so I covered it all in highlighter, and I have a little ant stamp that I used for the empty space. And finally, I had some other labels that I thought were relevant to this trip, but they were way too thick, and I thought that if I put them in a spread, it would be too bulky, so I ended up just putting them on the back of my sketchbook. That little moon one is from a Halloween decoration that I bought while I was at TJ Maxx. And that's pretty much it for the journaling in this video. I hope you liked it, even though it was a really short video. I hope to come out with longer videos in the future, like sketchbook tours, crafting videos, or even just me ranting about having read the original Wizard of Oz books, but that's all I had time for.